Now, keep in mind that Andrew, who is here with us, does 30-minute sessions that are very deep dives on each of these. So he does these sessions. So when you work on the poll, you basically get invited to those deep dive sessions and lots of numbers and other sorts of things. Questions are answered. And usually there's 3 or 4 people there, so you get to hear their questions as well. Today is an open house. We want to show you our product, so we really don't want to get into depth on that, but you're welcome to just simply say, hey, I'm interested in the poll. And when you are, then Andrew works with you and gives you more detailed information. All right,
Yeah.
so I'm going to move on. You guys can see on the screen our brand new cash flowing rental townhomes. They are in Durham, North Carolina. Our property manager today that's doing the tour is Jennifer. She's going to be walking us through these beautiful units. And amazingly, the picture that you're seeing is actually the back of the units. The fronts are even better looking. That's the next picture. We're building 46 units. Most of them are already done. You'll see them. You'll see a few in construction. And about a dozen of those will be ready in the next 45 to 60 days. Now, this is our second rental product that has the 5% fixed interest rate, and we'll explain how that works. So it's also 1031 exchange eligible. Here are the pictures of the front. So very, very upscale product. As you can see, we used beautiful red and gray and white fiberglass panels in the front. So you can't see the stucco, the ugly stucco, and that gives it an extremely chic and unique and ultra modern look. We also used very large windows. So when Jennifer starts her walkthrough in 3 minutes, you're going to realize just how huge those windows are. Here's some internal pictures. And once again, Jennifer's going to walk you through in detail in a minute. So you'll see more of this. Pictures. This is the second floor and also the outside area on the third floor. Project status, you'll see on the left here, original renderings of the projects when we started in 2019, so 3.5 years ago. And on the right, you can see all of the units that are built so far in these circles. You can see that our amenity center here on the left is coming in September this year, and our dog park is coming next month, and also the pond area is coming next month. So current tenants are paying somewhere between $3,000 and $3,300 in rent, and they're paying that even though there's a lot of dust in the property and our amenities are not complete. So we believe we can expect a very substantial uplift in rents next year. These units are much, much larger than the Idaho Fall property that Jorge is going to show you. So the target audience just makes a lot more money. I mean, these are 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, but these are large bedrooms, large living rooms, large dens. So they're either 2,400 square feet or 2,200 square feet. Here's the site plan from another angle. So it's a project that has 3 curved waves of townhomes. And then there's a separate project in the back that has all of the amenities for the townhome. And that one is an apartment complex. And there are 19 units that are left. You know, in that row on the right, you can see their completion dates, mostly completions coming up in the next 45 to 60 days. Let's talk about amenities. There's going to be a co-working space. It has a cafe, so pretty large space, about 5,000 square feet. There's going to be a comfy lounge there for working or studying with blazing fast Wi-Fi. There's going to be self-serve cafe lounge. There's going to be a community kitchen with 600 feet of kitchen space. It's got a sink and a dishwasher, a fridge, an oven, a microwave, so people can come in there and share meals with their friends in the community. There's a multi-purpose flex space. It's about 850 square feet, so that's already pretty large. You can use it at will or reserve it for gathering. And even though 850 square feet is large, you can have a larger gathering than that because there's a roof terrace that is connected to that space. Of course, there's a fully loaded fitness center, there's a yoga room, there's an outdoor basketball court. I mean, the community is just filled with mature trees. There's a green terrace with a community garden there. And there's a barbecue area on the terrace, and there's also a dog park with a walking trail. So, and like any modern community, there are plug-in points for electric vehicles. Also lots of amenities inside the unit. So quartz countertops, extremely large windows. Garage doors are frosted glass. They're stunning looking. Large balconies. I mean, the balconies are really party decks. Almost 11-foot ceilings, so extremely high ceilings. Laminate flooring, smart thermostats, smart doorbells, stainless steel appliances. I mean, just a beautiful product. You know, just like the one in Idaho Falls, but more upscale for people that have more money. This one's also eligible for the Grow Capitalist interest rate program. Basically, the net effect of the program is you end up paying exactly 5% interest rate for the first 2 years. The way that it works is you'd get a loan from your lender of choice. We do have some in the local community that would love to lend to you, but it's your choice. And then on the day of closing, we give you whatever you're paying over 5% for the first 2 years as a cash rebate. And it also has the wonderful side effect of reducing your purchase price, which is likely to have a positive impact on your property taxes. Now, if you don't know the Raleigh-Durham area well, it's often called the Research Triangle region. It includes 3 Tier 1 research universities. So that's Duke, North Carolina State University, and Chapel Hill. They're located only a few minutes apart from each other. The region includes 3 cities, so Raleigh, Chapel Hill, and Durham. Over 7,000 companies and a labor force of 1 million people call Research Triangle region their home. And if you zoom in closer to our property, about a mile away from the property is a business park. It's famous. It's called the Research Triangle Park. And this is the #1 and largest research park in North America. 300 companies, 50,000 employees, 3,000 research patents just over a mile away from the property. And given that focus on research, it's no surprise that this metro is #1 in the United States for the share of workers that have 6-figure incomes. It's not just Raleigh that ranks high. Durham comes in at #2 in the US in terms of mid-sized metros, with 15% of the workers living in Durham earning 6 figures. That's basically 1 out of 6.5 people that are working that have a 6-figure salary in Durham. City of Durham wins lots of awards. It's projected to grow its population in the next 8 years by a stunning 54%. That's 3% a year. The US doesn't even grow at 1% a year. It's won Best Mid-Sized City, Best US Housing Market, and also has the highest graduation rate in the United States. And the micro neighborhood that our property is just as good as the one in Idaho Falls that we just showed you. Just some numbers: 10.5% population growth over the last 5 years, 30% home price increases over the last year, roughly a 9% annualized income growth in the last 2 years. These are just pretty outstanding numbers. And it's now time for the Ph.D. virtual tour. So we are now going to bring up our second property manager, Jennifer.
I see her shining face. If you could stop share, please, Neil, so she could take over.
I will stop sharing. There we go. Hello, Jennifer. We're ready for you.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Acevedo.
Oh, you got to share. Let's see. Spotlight her, please.
Yes, spotlight her. There we go.
Have her spotlighted. I think my host powers are going away from me. There we go.
There we go. All right. We're ready for you.
Awesome. I'm Jennifer Acevedo, the leasing manager here at the Nova RTP in Durham, North Carolina. About 8 minutes to my left will take you to the Research Triangle Park, which is home to businesses such as Apple, Cisco, and Google. About 12 minutes ahead of me is South Point Mall, and about 10 minutes behind is the heart of Durham itself, downtown Durham. Now we have 2 unit types. They both have 3 bedrooms and a total of 4 bathrooms. That's 2 full and 2 half. The only difference is in size. Our type 1s are at 2,429 square feet, and the unit we'll be touring today is at 2,235 square feet. Let me turn this around for you guys. Definitely want to show you the height of our townhomes here in Durham. You can see the color pattern goes with the white, red, and gray, which makes for such a gorgeous, seamless look throughout. And just right outside our unit, you can also see another 5 units at the end. On the side here, you see some yellow buildings. These are current townhomes that are under construction. Now, as we head up to our unit, I want you to check out this grand staircase. And I call it grand because you don't see staircases this wide in most typical townhomes. And we have such this beautiful modern hardware for our railings. And you come up to the door, you can see that modern hardware matched throughout. On our front door, we have our frosted glass windows. This is going to provide plenty of natural light to come in, but also maintain that privacy. As we enter here, our first floor living space, we have our dining room and kitchen combination. Of course, this dining room is so big, you can set it up as an additional living room space or even a combo with the dining room. On this floor, we'll also find a half bathroom. and one of many storage closets that we can find on each floor. In this space as well, you can see both massive windows, one at the end of the kitchen and here in our dining room space.
Those are huge.
Yeah.
They let in so much natural light. You don't even need to turn the lights on half the time. As we get into our kitchen, you'll see our high-end quartz countertops, which go beautifully with this seamless cabinetry, which are all soft push and pull. Many tenants love the cabinets and find the ease of cleaning them up. As well, in our kitchen, you'll find all high-end electric appliances. And of course, no kitchen is complete without a wonderful deep sink. Now, one of my favorite things about our kitchen is this fridge. I am a foodie, so I definitely love having plenty of space in the refrigerator. And of course, not too far behind will be our pantry. And I know you see that door to our side right here. We'll get right back to that one. Also want to point out on each floor, you'll notice the ceiling heights. These are 10-foot ceilings. So this is much higher than any typical home or townhome. We also have our wood flooring throughout the entire unit that follows along on our stairs. Handrails are matched with the wood flooring. So we have a nice color palette that goes throughout. As we head upstairs, you'll notice our unique modern lighting to light every step of the way. As we head on to the second floor, you're greeted with this enormous living room space. And you can see from the height of the ceiling, it makes the space more welcoming and open for everyone. Here again, we have this massive window. And we have an additional storage closet.
I don't think you need a storage unit because this particular unit has storage everywhere.
It does.
Everywhere.
Exactly.
And one of the things the tenants love the most on this floor is having laundry room, easy access. And just right across, we have our additional half bathroom. Now we're going to walk into this luxurious master bedroom. And as you can see, we have a king size bed in here, but you can definitely fit so much more. And no bedroom is complete without a deep walk-in closet, but not just deep, it's the length of the bedroom.
Yeah, it's huge.
And of course, the best part of all is this master ensuite. We have a double vanity, great open space. You have a separate tub and walk-in shower. Check out this modern design.
Yeah.
We also have a window for additional lighting. Now, I know you see that we have carpet in the bedrooms, but not to worry, there are options to have this wood flooring follow all the way through. We're going to head on to the third floor, but as you can see from our third floor, it feels as though the ceiling just gets higher. And it definitely allows for so much open space and so much of that natural lighting to just vibrate through the entire unit. As we reach our third floor, you'll find yourself here at this wonderful deck. It is such a great entertainment space, or even just a space to lounge around. Now, what I love about our deck is this flooring. With any rain, you don't have to worry about any water settling on top. It's easily accessed to flow underneath, so there's no mess. Now, additional to this deck, we have 2 additional bedrooms that are both equally large. And as every bedroom needs, another wonderful walk-in closet.
So that's nice, right? This property has walk-in closets for every bedroom.
Yep.
And they're
Bedroom.
deep. They're really deep walk-in closets. Now we have our second full bathroom. Again, we have that double vanity sink. We have our tub and shower combo. Now I know tenants with kids love this double vanity. There's no arguing over who has the sink. And one feature that everyone is crazy about is just at the other end of the hallway. We have this large initial space here that can be used as a home office. You have plenty of outlets with that additional storage closet, so you don't have to sacrifice a bedroom.
Yeah.
We're gonna make our way back down to the first floor so we can check out where that other door leads. Now with Durham itself, the growth in population is tremendous. We're already in March and it's reporting that we have already a 1.17% growth in the population alone.
In 2 months, that's insane.
Yes, it's crazy. And it's all due to many new communities that are coming around and all the road work that they've done with the roadways. So they have redone work on the interstate exits, which that allows you to get to downtown so much quicker.
This
And-
this first floor here looks like has so much space. It could be used. I mean, you could do more than just this dining area.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
there's so much more. It's got tons of space.
And here we've reached this door heading out to our large 2-car garage. And as you can see here, we have these frosted glass windows that match the front door. So you have plenty of light.
Oh,
Now
it's amazing light. I stole one of these, so I now have one of these installed at my home. I was so
Well, you didn't
pleased.
steal it, Neil. You stole the idea. You
I
didn't
stole
steal
the
the-
idea. That's right. I didn't steal the garage door, but I was like, I want that light in my garage.
It's so much light. I don't
That's
even
funny.
have the lights on in here.
Yeah. It's
And the
beautiful.
2-car garage can fit comfortably 2 mid-sized vehicles while allowing plenty of space to have a wall shoving unit. And I know there's plenty of tenants that are campers and hikers, and this is definitely a plus. But of course, if you have larger vehicles, you don't have to worry about the wall space because there's plenty of space on the ceiling with the garage door open for those hanging shelving units as well.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Super high garage height, right? So
Yeah.
hanging shelves are perfect. This home is, it comes free with the storage unit, I think.
Yeah, and that's one of the features I love the most. I have kids and I find their things everywhere. So this has plenty of storage that every piece of things that they have somewhere to live. But not just with storage space, the unit itself is great for roommates. They have their personal space and their gathering space in the living room, the deck, and whatever your imagination can open up for what we have set up here as a dining room.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Awesome.
3
Awesome.
whole levels of living that you have within the property, which is it's just, you know, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they're all discreet. Awesome. Well,
I'm going to launch a
that's
poll. So if you're interested to
let's
get more
launch the poll.
information on RTP, Nova RTP,
Yes.
I've launched that poll. There will be one final poll at the end that will include
Mhm.
all 3. So in case you forgot to indicate your interest on one of them, you'll have a chance at the end to hit all 3.
Now, the Nova is different from Idaho Falls. With Idaho Falls, we have a single price. With Nova, we have a dozen different prices. So we're just showing you one combination. Why? Well, firstly, Nova has 2 completely different sizes of units. Second, there are many units that the exit at Nova, we believe that 99% of you will exit to a homeowner because the area's growth is so insane that you would never want to sell this as a rental 5 or 10 years from now. You'd want to sell it to a homeowner. And because of that, the upgrades matter a lot and the location matters a lot. So some are near the highway, some are near the pond. And so like everything has a different price. Every unit has a different price. Upgrades. Jennifer mentioned that the bedrooms have carpet. A lot of landlords do not want that. They wanted us to upgrade that to laminate. that changes the price. Some have elevators, that changes the price. So the numbers on the screen basically is just sort of an indicator. You really have to sit down with our team to understand what it is that you want, because it really goes somewhere between 558 on the lower end, all the way up to beyond 600K on the higher end. So your down payment would be somewhere between 167,000 all the way to $200,000. Yeah, Andrew's going to sit down with you, talk about rents and things like that. So you'll have a chance to do that.